It's Morning Edition from NPR News and 90.1 WFYI. I'm Ray Steele. The 18 Art Collective is approaching 3 years as a driving force in the arts here in central Indiana. They became a collective after the artists individually painted the letters of the Black Lives Matter mural on Indiana Avenue in 2020 following the protests over police brutality. Their work is now part of the exhibit We the Culture at Newfields, and the women of the collective will be featured at an event at the Madam Walker Legacy Center this week, but there's much more to their mission than simply showing off their work. 2 members of the collective are with me today, Amiah Mims and Shamira Wilson. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Now, to remind people, for someone who might not know, of how we got here, how the collective came together following the painting of that mural, which we must add was vandalized a week after it was painted. What was the thing that brought you together in the aftermath of that?
Well, I feel like the main thing that brought us together was definitely the common mission, if you will. Doing that mural was a very bonding experience. It's history in the making as well. So to be a part of something that important, that collectively important, but also that personally important as well. That just brings everybody together as a common thread between all of us. So we decided to kind of keep that thread going instead of cutting it short after the mural was over. And just wanted to continue our mission, continue our goal of reaching out to the community and using what I like to call our superhero powers for something good and for something greater than ourselves.
What's your superhero power, Shamira? Any idea?
My superhero power. Ooh, that's a good one. I hope it's kindness.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I try to infuse in every day. Kindness, compassion, the soft skills.
Sure.
I think that's good. I think you have that power. Yeah.
Now, in addition, you continue to work individually, creating what you are creating, but as I understand it, one mission of the collective was to make the art scene more inclusive here in Indy. How is that work going? What are you doing to make that happen?
Yeah, so definitely that's a goal I feel like for every artist that's here in the city. Especially a city like Indianapolis that has a lot of really talented artists in all the various fields, not just, tangible art, but all the fields. There's such an amazing group of people here. So we're just part of that now, part of that goal. We are trying to infuse art in the lower education system with youth programs and letting children know that, this is a career path that you can turn into something. And you can do it looking like us as well, especially as Black women. So definitely working with youth. We are very close with Gang, which are the curators for the street mural, and their goal is also very focused on improving the economics and, the economy, the art economy, with all of the various practices that are going on, and just making sure that the artists are retaining a lot of the money that we are due.
And probably have been due for a long time.
Yes, have been due. So it's really just opening up people's eyes to the talent and the work that we're doing, and getting people to invest in those skill sets and in their local artist. So it's really about just letting people know that we're here, getting more work out in front of people, and being in spaces that we previously haven't been in.
How much tangible progress do you think you have seen in achieving that goal or trying to reach that goal?
Oh, tangible progress. If it means anything, I feel like 3 years has gone by and we've come together and said, oh my goodness, it's been 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And just that feeling of like it's gone by so quickly, and we've done so many events and been so many places and have gotten to meet so many people. Sometimes it's not quantifiable. Sometimes that impact is just recently we branched out of Indianapolis and went to Wabash, Indiana. And just those types of interactions that you can have and the conversations that you have with people, reaching people's hearts and minds and expanding imaginations is something that you can plan for, but how do you quantify that at the end of the day?
I started to say, is this something that there might not actually be a so-called mission accomplished moment because it's going to be a work in progress for however long?
Definitely. I don't think that this work will ever be finished. I agree that I think it's an ongoing thing, and it's ongoing growth. It's ongoing conversation. It's ongoing learning and unlearning and understanding, both in the realm of arts and in the realm of, our justice system and all the other underlining issues that we face in this country. So it's an ongoing thing, and we just are playing our role, again, using the talent and the skill set that we all possess.
At the Madam Walker Legacy Center, this is an event highlighting the women of the collective. How important is that message? I mean, you wanted to come together as a collective. That's regardless of gender, but as you mentioned, as a Black woman, getting your work out there, whether it's at the Madam Walker or anywhere. How important is that and an event like this highlighting the work of the women?
It's such a wonderful opportunity. Of course, Madam Walker is such a large figure in Indianapolis for the impact that she's left on the city. And to be able to exhibit work and to connect with other women who are doing wonderful things as well has been really important for us to just get out there and network and to hear what else is happening. We recently went to a luncheon at the Walker Theater, and we were able to meet people in different disciplines. I sat next to a chiropractor, and I'm continuing that relationship after that luncheon. So having those opportunities to get out there in the community, to meet people, to have conversation it's just so wonderful. And I relish those moments where you can learn about someone and learn about what they're doing and share ideas. And sometimes that can lead to interdisciplinary projects and just meeting your neighbors too. Like, what's your neighbor doing? They just moved to a new building up the street, and it keeps those conversations going. And like you said, the work keeps happening, and that's all part of it.
Amiah Mims and Shamira Wilson, really appreciate you coming by. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
We the Culture is at Newfields through September 24th, and Art on the Ave, featuring the women of the 18 Art Collective, is this Thursday evening starting at 6 at the Madam Walker Legacy Center. You can find more information at 18artcollective.com.